Well, good evening, ladies and gentle people, or good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time it is at your place. I am so happy to be here and to be streaming, and it is Land of the Vikings today. Let's hope we can have some fun. But before that, let's me say hello, Kevbot, Cirrus, Robert, who was in, but I don't know if he's here already now. We have Roadhog, Dinduk, Jessica, hello. How are you all doing? Hope everybody's doing fine. Here we go, get started. Now, as you know, the music only plays when the game is selected. I've selected the game now. Had to set up all the streaming and stuff, of course, first. But here we go. And, well, there's been some updates to the game. So, I'm curious to see what that did and what we can do with the game now. So, that should be fun. Hello, Gordon. Good to see you. Hope you saw my video on Deconstruction Sim that you suggested to me. It was out yesterday. Hope you enjoyed that. And let's see, let's load up a brand new game. Now we can do the immersive mode or the free play. We're gonna do free play, of course. We just want to do everything ourselves. And now let's go. Let's change some stuff up. Now since we are true Vikings here, this should be Cooperville. Because, hey, he's our only resident Viking here, so we should totally do that. Let's add the banner. Now, of course, we want some nice coloring that suits me, I think. Should get a nice ooh, well, let's do a beer mug in honor of Roadhog. That would be nice. See? So, how many of these mugs would you drink during a stream, Roadhog? Hopefully a few. Alright, well, yeah, I think this is the best banner anyway. So there we are. Let's head back, though, because... Oh, yeah. I thought we were just going back to the new game stuff. But it should remember all that we've set up now. So, yep, there we go. Alright, let's just set this up. This is good. Let's start the game. I think we still have to pick a map and stuff. Where did that go? Aren't we going to do that right now? Does it pick the standard map? Oh, I probably already messed everything up. Oh, shoot. 4! Ah, that's a decent amount. That's a decent amount. Ah, yeah, we got the standard map and the tutorial on. I'm gonna go back, though, because I don't want to play the standard map. Free play means I want to pick another map. Let's do free play. See, here we can pick a map. I want to pick a map. I don't want to just... Green Bay. We can see what the map looks like. Size big, resources normal, resource size near. White rivers, big, resources low. Oh, that's not so handy. Very big, normal, near. Mountains. I think mountains is one of the things that we already played on. Volcano. Active volcano. Cool. Oh, Alpine. That's what we've played on already. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Normal, distance, far. Big. The valley. I think we're going to play in the valley. Alright, I have to redo this now. I did want to play on another map. Alright, let's edit the banner. We had the green and that one. We had the beer mug. There we go. Now it fits on. Look at that on the ship. That's cool. Alright, back. Ah, I just hit the wrong button. Enable disasters. Yes, show the tutorial. Oh yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Let's start up the game now. Sorry, people. Took a little bit, but here we go. Now I have everything set up as I wanted to. And that gives me time to read chat. It's not big enough for Roadhog. Yeah, probably not. But that's why he needs 4 for the stream. Alright, here we are. The beginnings. Welcome to your village. You can learn how to develop and manage your village by following this tutorial. Okay. This selection, the keys. Yeah, we all know that. We're just going to get going until we can make some buildings. Come on. Yes, there we are. Very nice. Bye. Let's see. We do have our longhouse here, which is nice. We have 21 people. 3 families, so that's an average of 7 a family. Oh, wow. And they're all adults, so most of them are already adults, so that's the good news. We have a market here, or a carpenter. Let's add some people to it. They made this longer. That's one of the things in the update, so you can more clearly see a list of people that can actually do this job. This will live close and will be good for this. Let's open it up so that they actually start to work. And we see already animals that we have to tame later and put into practice. Yes, so let's start by selecting some trees to be chopped down. And then we can get started with that. Let's unpause, of course. Let's keep things going. We have a few houses. We have no resources whatsoever. Just some silver and 1 piece of gold. Apparently, we don't even have food. Why don't we have food? That's not good. Order rock digging. Well, we'll order some rock digging. Objective ended. Get a wooden stone. Nice. Well, we did this one too, so that one ended. And let me see. Cooper! Good to have you. A real Viking town name close to me is Birka. Ah, well, we named this Cooperfield, so this is now Cooperfield in your honor, Cooper. So that's what it is. Have 3 wood, 20 stone, and 32 timber. And then we build a marketplace. Assign a builder and assign a marketeer. Alright. Well, you know what we might do for that is build a wood storage. And a stone storage. Might do that kind of in the middle of town. Oh, no, no, no. I wanted to rotate it. Oh, shoot. There we go. That's better. Stone storage. Oh, yeah. We have to press Z and then rotate. I forgot about it. We're trying out some other games too. And, of course, all these games have their own ways of doing stuff. And then you have to get used to it. Wood and stone. There we are. Right, let's build a road too. Now we can make the road bigger and smaller with the Q and E buttons. I think that's nice. Then we can make a somewhat bigger road here in the middle. I think that will suit this place. There we go. And then here we are, and then a road in the middle here too. And then we will start adding buildings to that. Alright, there we are. Sweet Silent Shadow. Nice of you to be here lurking. That is absolutely fine. Have a good time. Several greetings to Sir Rodok Cavalier of Blue Borg. Okay, wow. How are you, Volodymyr? Nice to have you. And how is Jessica doing this morning? I was up like an hour and a half ago on my computer and I was like looking for a morning coffee stream and I couldn't find any. Getting all confused. Let's set some more trees to be chopped because we do want to get going with stuff. And I guess we can also speed up a little bit now. Now, most of the stuff should still be the same, so we can simply see all of the resources that we have if we want to. We can manage all the jobs, so we should probably assign a few builders. 2 for now, that can do all the building. That will be a great job. And then, yeah, this is it for now. And then objectives. Well, these are the objectives we have right now. That's basically the tutorial. We also have our development tree, of course. Let's see what's the next bit. Transition to settled life. Ooh, that's a good one. We're going to need that. Villagers work 1% faster. I don't know if that is worth it. And 1% happier. Well, we're not going to go with that yet. I am going to get into the settled life. And the next one will be mining. Oh, cool. Right, let's return to the village for now. We only have 2 points left now. Anyway, ooh, it's getting dark. They should be working still a bit, though. Do you get resources back if you destroy buildings? No, not really. But luckily, this one wasn't built yet. So, as soon as you put down a building, there's 3 stages, basically. The first bit is they will get the basic resources, so 2 wood. Then they will get the basically the foundation resources. Then they will get everything to really build the building, and then they will actually build it. And if you destroy it before any of the goods are delivered, you will not lose anything. Even if the goods are delivered and you destroy it, the goods will remain and they can use them again. Only if a building is built, you will probably lose the resource. But I'm not 100% sure about that. Today we had a birthday boy in the platoon, so I'm full of beer and joy. Oh, good to hear. And happy birthday to the boy in your platoon. Hope he had a nice birthday, given all the circumstances. It's like the Second World War here. Everybody gets a lemon puffs ration book. Oh, wow. Oh, you can have all my lemon puffs if you want them. I don't have any food stamps for him, but if I had them, you could have them. Alright, we need 20 stone. We have 25, so that we have. We need 32 timber. We have 16, and we need 3 wood. We have 10 now, so that's the good news, but we need a lot more of this. Limit is now 60. Let's raise that to 100. That might be better. And, ooh, newcomers will arrive in your village. Newcomers were seen coming towards the village. Their village was attacked by looters. Several families, including children, were able to escape. Since they could not bring any of their belongings with them, they had to leave everything behind. At the end of the day-long journey, they reached your village. They need a place to stay and food. They want to join your village. Alright, they can join. That's fine. For now, we can have more people in. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. But, yeah, that's good. We can have more people that can do jobs. You can see it's in one entire family. They're all homeless now, so they're going to need to get a house to actually get stuff in, but that should not be a problem. And I think I'm going to start with the marketplace as well. Ah, I think they changed the look of the marketplace. Oh, that's cool. I should probably rotate it in such a way that it will actually apply to the road. There we go. That's so good. You're all so nice. Well, you are nice too, so I guess you deserve all the lemon puffs you can eat. So, what have you all been doing today, people? Little one had a free day today because the teachers had a study day, so she was home, and the dog that we take care of 2 days a week would be here. But the owner wanted to get to work early, so we went to pick up the dog instead of them bringing him to us. So that was fun this morning, and then we played a lot with the dog. I did some household chores. We did a bit of work in the garden, and then this afternoon, little one had a birthday party from a friend. So she went to a big indoor playground and got home about an hour ago, I think. So that was really nice, and wifey had to work, do some other stuff, which was good. And then now I'm streaming, so not too busy day. It was nice. Not a lot of time behind my computer though. This is basically the first time behind my computer during the stream. But tomorrow and Friday I should have more time for the computer, so that will be nice. Mysterious plant. We discovered a new plant, unlike anything we have seen before. We went and showed it to the seer, and he said that he had not seen this plant for a long time, and that it was a very healing plant. Shall our healers add this herb to his concoctions? If we do that, the patient can recover faster, but the plant could have the opposite effect. And we don't know about the plant, don't use it. Oh, we'll use it. We'll use it. If we get a little further on in the stream and things are rolling, I'll be putting these questions out to chat, and you can all decide on what we're going to do. For now, I'd just like to get the speed up a bit, so I'm just taking the quick decisions now, and then later on we can all participate in that. Hopefully that's fun. Alright, there we go. As you can see, this house now has the first part done. The foundations are laid. Now they're getting all the resources for the second part. 6 logs and 20 stones, and after that they can build the entire house. This one is still in the first stage, so it already needs 6 wood and 30 stones, and after that we can check in the build menu, it will need even more, so 6 logs and 30 stones, and then after that it will need 48 planks, and then they can really build the marketplace. And I like the whole 2 stages building setup. It's cool. It's kind of cool. I didn't drink Horilka, although it was available. Oh, wow. Well, according to Ostriv, you only have Horilka, mead, and beer there, so which of the 3 did you drink? What did Vikings take to feel better? Pillage. They pillage in the west. In our Palestinas, they traded. Oh, wow. Really? Vikings really got all over the place. Hey, Herodev, good to see you. How are you today? Nice to have you in chat. Well, we can see the animals roaming around. Those are all the animals basically on the island. And what we have to do later on is make sure that we get a cattle ranch and a goat ranch and a coop. And then the first animals will go walk on their own towards the right farm. And then they will start to accumulate, and as soon as we get enough, they can actually start to be used for food and stuff. So might be worth it to start getting those early on so that they can start to multiply. They won't eat our food and stuff, so that should not be too bad. It's just that we also need some space for it. Because those are buildings that we can actually decide the size of. Not the chicken coop, but the cattle ranch and the goat ranch. We actually get to decide on how big it is. Now, right now we can see they're actually building the house now. And you can see that they added a few nice building steps. So yeah, they're really building this now, which looks really cool. I like that. And they'll soon be doing the same with the market, although it still needs some stuff first. But yeah, here comes the house. We only have 2 builders right now, so what we could do, I could leave the job screen open. Get 2 extra builders. We have 16 laborers anyway. And with that, they can speed up the building process a little bit. But yeah, tell us all about your days. Among the first Vikings who settled in what today is Ukraine was from a tribe in Sweden. They called themselves for Russer. Some say that was the first Russians. Oh, wow. All these interesting facts coming from a true Viking. I guess time for me to start a new game of Land of the Vikings. Oh, nice, Roadhog. Nice. How's your farming simulator going at the moment, Roadhog? Weren't you playing that recently? Alright, we can now see that they really get the work done around the house, so that's good. Beer and meat technologically are the same. Mash fermented with yeast. Ah, oh really? So what is the difference then? Is the one more refined or something? Alright, they're now putting the roof over the house, and then I guess at one point it will just be click and it's done. I think they should add a little bit more to that then. See, now all of a sudden the whole house is done. But hey, I like it. We have an extra house, so that's good. I don't see any more homeless icons around, which is great news. So let's keep it that way. And now all the builders can focus on building the marketplace, and we do have all the resources for it, so that's the good news. Thing is, I kind of want to get going now with one of the farm buildings so that at least they can start with that. Rotate the building. Let's start with that. Ooh, a grave filled with silver was found. While digging for constructions, the villagers noticed that something hit their shovel. When they looked carefully, they realized that it was a grave full of silver. It would be best to leave the dead as it is, so as not to incur the wrath of the gods. Alright people, this one is up to you. Press 1 if you tell me to don't touch the grave and cancel the construction. We won't touch the grave but keep building. You press number 2 and hopefully we don't get the wrath of the gods. Or we take all the silver in the grave and continue. So option 1, we stop construction. Option 2, we continue but don't touch the grave. And option 3, we just loot the whole shit and see if we can hopefully not get the anger of the gods. Now let's see. Roadhog is taking the pragmatic route. Let's not touch the grave, but hey, keep building. I see that Cooper, Jessica, and Calfbot are wanting to see me feel the wrath of the gods. That's interesting. And here at Ev and Sweet Silent Shadow Cell. Oh, well, don't touch it. Of course, I have to abide by the ruling of the chat. And right now, the chat rules number 3. So thank you all for voting. Here we go, number 3. I just hope the wrath of the gods won't be that bad. Beer mash is of mold, meat mash is of honey. Ah, that's the difference then. Well, I guess it will then have quite a different taste to it. Alright, we're building a cattle ranch, or at least going to build a cattle ranch. That's one of the things in this game. If you get a message like that one, that something is come up, then it really impacts all that you're doing. Alright, let's see. Alright, you just place the building down, and now we can make the field as large as possible. So this will now be our cattle ranch. Nice. Then I'm going to go with the goat ranch too straight away. Why not? collides. I know, that's why I'm trying to keep it free of it, but I have to kind of align it. Alright, that's the goat range. That should get all the animals to slowly start to reproduce as soon as they are in. It'll take them some time to build it, of course. And, 4 more planks and they can start to build the marketplace. That'll be nice, that'll be nice. Shadow and I cannot be blamed. Very true, very true. We'll see, we'll see. So, Gordon, did you enjoy my video about the construction simulator? Hope you did. It's an interesting game. I'll keep it on my watch list. Alright, I think we should start adding some road layouts already so that we get an idea of where the town should head or which direction. I think we should go up here anyways. We just need to create some side roads to actually get there. Now, one road past... Maybe we should build a road along or around the longhouse. That might actually be interesting. I can't build it fully around the longhouse though, so I'll have to go like this. Alright, well, this is an option. Now at least we have a road around. So that works. That works, and then... you know what, we'll just build a road behind this, like this. Then we can add houses to that. All the roads cost silver though. Luckily we looted a grave, so we have some silver, but we'll see. Hey, Body Shot, good morning. How are you today? Hey, I see you changed your picture. Cool. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good morning. Let me see, that one can go. Build the marketplace. Well, they're busy with the marketplace now. It's almost ready. That's good, that's good. Finish my Polish farm today. Lots of decoration. Maybe a little farm tour tomorrow on the Discord. Name a time when it suits you. Oh, I have to see about that. I don't know my full agenda for tomorrow, but that will be fun. To watch your full farm. That's cool. Maybe at some point we need to... get some farming simulator going with the whole setup. Oh, with a few people from the... how much... So, I'm struggling here. Up to how many players is Farm Simulator? That'll be interesting. Yep, good, thanks. Oh, good to hear, Body Shot. Good to hear. Day off today. Nice. Hope you really enjoy that and that you have some good times. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. It's been a nice day. Lots of sunshine. Little one was free today, but was nice. Always nice to have her in the house. And we got the dog that we take care of today, so she was really happy. And she had a birthday party from one of her friends, which was also really nice. So yeah, we had a good day. We had a good day. Tomorrow she just goes back to school again, so yeah, it's nice. Alrighty. Apparently we still don't have food, which is a bit weird. So I think we should start to get a gathering hut and stuff and start really gathering some food. We can now see the productivity. Well, we could already do that in the previous version as well. But it's nice to have an idea of the productivity if you place a building. Now, I do want to prioritize this building, because we still don't have any food, apparently. It might be good to get some. Now, the... gatherer is one thing. The hunter will also be a good thing to have. So let's see, 90%, 100%. All right, let's get a hunter that is 100% effective. There we go. Try to place them a bit out of the village so that we don't get into all the buildings around it and we'll lose its efficiency. That's why I placed them so far. Well, the meat we make and have in Sweden never have malt or hops. I recommend you try old recipe of meat and you will see meat is more like wine than beer. Oh, wow, really? Cool. I'll keep my Discord open, just send a message. Thanks, Rodog. I will. Hope so. Finally going for MRI this morning. Oh, really? For your back. Or for something else. Ooh, we have a justice dilemma, people. I need the wisdom of all of you. Knowing that he is not like everyone else, Vide is being beaten by the village bullies while talking crazily in the village square. The duty of these tyrants is to protect the right and dignity of every citizen. But the public is divided on what to do with this crazy villager. Most of the villagers, fed up with how he is behaving, want this man to be exiled, while others want the bullies to be suppressed so that they can no longer bully anyone. Alright, so Vide is the guy that's misbehaving and talking crazily in the village square. This is his whole family, and he's been bullied. So, should he be exiled? His family will not be happy, and some of the villagers will be unhappy. And Vide seeks compensation for the wounds inflicted due bad commune management and the lack of security. We have to pay him and he becomes disabled. Do we go with option 1? Get him out and stuff, or do we go with option 2? It's up to all of you. Yep, for my back. Alright, do they suspect... like there is there's something that they can find, or is it just an extra check? Like, do they have a clue why they will do that, or... I just hope everything goes well. They have to sedate you for an MRI. Oh, wow. Alright, we have 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So, we should pay for the loss and he becomes disabled. Alright, thank you, chat. That's helpful. There we go. There goes my hard-earned coins, but okay. Well, we're not really earning coins because we don't have any food yet. That's why we need the gatherer's place up. But we can actually start to make some money. I'm going to prioritize the hunter too. Get a few extra builders so that we can quickly get all those places up. Because we do need it. We have the wood and the timber and the stone, so that should not be the issue. We just need to start getting some food in. I hope they can find anything to help you and that you can get better. Having back issues is a real pain. I know all about that. Cooper downloaded the werewolves. Oh wow. I actually looked at this game again the other day. I haven't played for ages. Yeah, me too. I haven't played for a while. And then I saw on Steam about the update. And then I was like, oh, I really have to get back into this. Of course, I know it takes a bit of time before you actually get like to the shipping and to going on raids and stuff. But it's actually a very nice builder because you don't have the grits and stuff. You have quite a bit of freedom. So that's one of the cool parts about this game. I think sometimes it lacks a little bit in content. Could be more in it, but it is a very nice game and I really enjoy this one. And I really enjoy the fact that trees quickly regrow and stuff, so you don't have to worry about that too much. I really like that. I take a mild relaxant when I have it done. Too claustrophobic, think happy thoughts. Yeah. But if you're having it this morning, then you'll probably have that in like a few hours or something, Body Shot. Because then we can all send you good vibes. Or you can ask him to put on the stream so that you have some relaxing sounds. It's called weed. Oh boy. Ah, good. They're now building this one too. Taking the logs, bringing the stones. Might have to get the road connection a bit this way too, because they should be able to walk a little bit faster on roads. I mean, this is costing me a lot of silver, but they should speed things up. You're so right, yeah. Kevbot's always right. That's what we know about the Kevbot. Alright, we have to add 10 decorations for a mission as well. Now, decorations also cost silver, but they add some nice things to it. If we take a look at this one, we can see that the storage limit is now 150. If we add stuff like barrels to the marketplace, and you can actually make it look a bit nicer and a bit more like a marketplace. Oops, had to click the right button. We added one now, and now the limit should go up from 150 to... Sometimes it takes a while, but it should 155. So each one of these you place will get you an extra 5 storage capacity. And as you can see, it has to be in the circle. You can actually build quite a few of these before you run out of space and stuff. Unfortunately, we can't stack them. That would be even more cool. But yeah, it's nice that we can place these and just generate extra storage space that way. And you can even make it look a bit more interesting with all the different extra pieces that we have. So if we go like this and then add a few boxes and stuff, that will be cool. I think one of the things they should really add though is that you can stack these up so that you can make a stack of boxes and such. I think that will be really cool. But yeah, I like the whole idea that with decorations they actually serve a purpose, and by having decorations that serve a purpose, you really give people an incentive to decorate their town. Because right now we can see the limit's already up to 230. So we almost doubled it just by placing down these decorations. And I think that's really worth it. And even if you zoom in more, you can zoom in quite far. You can see it really adds to the marketplace. Like it is now, like this is where they stored all the goods that they have in the marketplace. So I think that's one of the really cool features of this game. Alright, they are now bringing the last stuff in for the gathering hut. And that means that then we can start to bring in the first food. And I think we're really going to need some food. Do they still... See, they don't have anything, these first families. These still have a bit of food. It's the family that came in later that doesn't have any food. And you can see they're also slowly getting hungry now, so... yeah, we need to do something about that. Yeah, once this is done, I can see specialists. Slow progress. Ah, man. Really hope you can get some good progress soon if they find something. Or it's always weird in cases like this to say, well, I hope they find something. But I kind of hope that they find something and that they can find a fix for that. So, you know, I mean, it's not that they find something and they can't do anything about it, but that they will just find what's wrong and that they have a good fix for it. So that at least you can move on and get beyond it. I do love those storage compartments. Yeah, the decorations in the game are really nice. It's hard work to put them all down, and yeah, there are some really cool decorations like lighting and stuff. Where are the torches here? The fire pit torch. So I think we should light up the village hall with some big torches. The only thing with the torches is you can't place them too close together. At least that was the case. I'm not sure if that still is, but that was the case. I do want to connect some buildings to the road, by the way. So some of the houses can still be connected this way. I think that's nice. And then we can set up some torches there and stuff. But yeah, look at this. I mean, these are nice torches. I like it. And we can see our beer mug shields and stuff. I really like that all the houses now have that stuff on it. So you can clearly see the beer mugs on here that they have now. That's so nice. Alright, the gathering hut's ready. Let's get people in. They need to be fast and lucky. So what I try to do is always get one that's really lucky and one that's really fast. And then see. Hopefully that works. They should now be in starting to gather some food. And then here we should get the hunters in. And let's see that they're not doing much here yet, but that's okay. We'll just need the time. Yeah, me too. It'd be so nice to be able to work without paying. Yeah, that would be very good. I mean, I had a lot of therapy when I was younger because there's a little something in my spine is not good, so it just grew wrong. So I had a lot of therapy for my posture and how I should stand, how you should sit and stuff. And that did really help. And it's now very well manageable. But yeah, it's having problems in your back basically affects everything. Sitting, standing, walking, laying, it's just horrible. So I really hope they can help you out. Alright, so we have some stones in. Oh, we basically built 2 stone storages. And we did not build a wood storage. Oh, wow. Well, that could actually be a good thing, because that means that we can still build a wood storage. Build one out here. And we'll build one out here, so that at least we can store plenty of wood around town. That is a good thing. There we go. Now we're only playing the game at speed 2 at the moment. I like that. Sometimes speed 3 is nice if you're just waiting for something to be constructed. But other than that, I always really enjoy having it on speed 2. It's a good, nice speed. Wolf is chaotic evil, so werewolf is also chaotic evil. I'm still amazed by the level of detail in this game. Yeah. It is a very nice game. I think in terms of game mechanics, there's still so much that they could add to the game. But yeah, it is a very nice game. Very well made, lots of fun. I think we need to think about firewood too now, by the way. Because we don't have any firewood yet. And firewood's produced in this building. And having that a bit central is good because the villagers come in here and buy their firewood. So let's get that up there. We now have log storages, which can be helpful because I do see logs laying around that are not picked up. And if they lay on the ground too long, they will get lost. So having storage for that will be good. Are they building this one already? Ooh, just a few more planks. Alright, nice. If you have only stone storage, you can be only stoned. True. So how's Trouble doing, Body Shot? I guess he is at work? Okay, here it is. Try to keep my eyes on chat, but build a warehouse and assign a warehouse worker, build a herbalist and assign a herbalist. Okay, so we also have to get a warehouse. I'm going to wait for some of this to be finished first, and then we'll continue. Why is nobody bringing the planks? Ah, there they come. Alright, let's continue the road from out here. So that at least they can walk on the road. Let's tell them that they can take these stones out. Should probably not do too many trees here and take them out, because this is where we need the fruits and stuff to come out. We did find herbs already. Apparently no fruits. No, we still don't have food. And it's already summer, so time to get some food going. Ooh, lots of editing with pantry garden stuff and some Farmer's Dynasty. Nice. He's good, still asleep. It's only just gone 5:30 a.m. Put a clock back last week. Ah, you also had the time change. Okay. Well, ours went forward. So, that completely messed up with the time change, I guess. Oh, so now it's early. Yeah, because during the summer, I think it was a lot harder for all of you to come in and watch the stream, because you would usually already be at work when I started. We should really stop with all the time changes. I think that's better. Alright, we need somebody that's strong and lucky. Now, this one is not so lucky, but it's okay. And the highest luck we have is only 1, so yeah, this is good. Yeah, let's pick that one. Alright, let's try and get some meat and hides in for clothing later. See, this villager is now hungry, so we should really get some food. Oh, this is not good. Well, now good time to watch your streams. Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, we missed all of you around because, of course, you had to work, so no hard feelings or anything. But I've missed you all a bit. You were always there in the streams, and then it became hard a bit, all of you working. But now you're here again. That's so nice. And I hope it's a bit of distraction for you right now before you have to go to the doctor. Would suggest that there's like gold in here or something. That will be interesting. I don't know, there should be something in here. Quiet without trouble. Yeah, we have everyone. It's really nice. Really nice. But that's mostly because you're all such nice people. So thank you all for that. Oh, they're making the woodshed. We can now produce some firewood. And laborers will do that, so we don't really have to assign people for this. That's the good news. Alright, there are no workers. Limit is 60. I'm going to set this to 200 because we want a lot of firewood in the end, especially if the town grows, so. Amen to that, Kevbot. And for those wondering, I am not sure what I'm going to stream on Friday. Could be Ostriv, could be this, could be something completely else. For next Sunday, there will be another Sapiens stream. Most likely, we'll start a brand new game and have some different plans of how to play it. I'm not going to give our plans away yet because we still have to discuss them, but we do have some ideas. But there will be another Sapiens stream, multiplayer, and hopefully with a lot of people. So be prepared for that. Hopefully that's going to be fun, but I think it will. Hey, we got some food in. Nice. Finally, we're getting some food. And we have hungry people, so that's good. I'm going to add some people in here that are really fast, so that they can pick up all the food from all the different food places soon enough. There we go. Oh boy, Cooper. Oh, we're out of logs. Well, we have plenty of logs laying around. They should just pick them up. Guess it's time to let the game roll a bit so we get in some food. Although, yeah, some food's now sold because we have more, so... Tired, then just go to bed. Ah, there's a tree growing. Trees that have been cut down will sprout again unless a building is constructed in that area. Good to know, but I already knew that. Alright, we're getting in some meat, some leather... Find herbs. Oh wow, this one has a bow in her hand. Is she gonna hunt? Look at this. Look at how they walk. Can't you walk normally when you hunt? Hello? There's a deer here. Go hunt the deer. Oh wow. Good shot, apparently. Well, it worked. Now that you have wood... Shit, your people can be into firewood. Yeah, well, that goes automatic. So, we basically don't have to assign workers here. Laborers will do it. So, as long as we have a few laborers available, they will do it. I do think we lost a few people, though. And we have too many builders, so we should get a few more laborers. We have 27 people right now. I think if I go to all the messages, where are they? Here. Statistics. I think we already lost a few people, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I thought there was a screen. Oh, no. Where we could just see what was happening in town with all the messages, but I don't know again where it is. We'll find it later. At least we get extra houses now. We can see there's a married couple in here now. There's a married couple in there now. So, hey, they can make some more babies. That's good. He's being stealthy. I want a chicken leather jacket. Nice and soft. Yeah. And if you squeeze it, you hear squawk, squawk. We'll try to get it to you, Roadhog. And we don't have chickens yet, though. I first want to build the goat farm and the cattle ranch, so we'll see. We'll see. At least we should soon get some firewood, hopefully. But yeah, since we don't have wood, they will not work in here because we need to get that up. Let's go down to even fewer builders. I guess it would be nice if we could get a few extra people in town, but if all the other people take all the houses, that's not going to be very quickly. Come on, people, get me some logs. If you squeeze it, I lay an egg. To be into firewood is to be drunk up to gills. Ah, sorry, I didn't know that. I don't know all those English sayings. I'm sorry. In other words, doing a road hog. Yeah. How are you today, Doug? Did you have a good day? Hope so. And of course, thank you all for being here. It's much appreciated. If you have questions or suggestions for the town, just let me know. And if you're just enjoying the gameplay, oh, that's fine too. Yeah, no logs in storage. Oh yeah, they found a log and now this guy is making firewood, finally. You will try to join on Sunday with Sapiens. Cool, Gordon, cool. Hope it works. I kind of just really hope that the update comes out with some new stuff and all the fixes for the multiplayer thing. I think if we make the jacket from a rooster, he'll get a mohawk on his head, so could be interesting. Good, thanks. Enjoying the sunshine still. Getting out on the bike now. Nice. Is it a bike like a motorbike? You shouldn't drive and watch the stream at the same time. I saw a guy once on a bicycle that had his iPad on his steering wheel, and there he was watching something of a television program while he was riding his bike. It was a regular bike, not a race bike, but it was an interesting setup. I believe on a normal bike, if you, in the Netherlands, if you have a normal bike, you can't have a phone in your hand or use it, but if it's on your steering wheel, then I think you're allowed to use it. So that could be an interesting thing. Will you be adding torches around the village? Yes. Actually, we could start a little bit by that. But the thing is, we don't really make that much silver yet. And if we do too many, they cost silver, of course. But yeah, we can already place a few, especially around the houses. Because I think it will also give a nice effect to the town when it's dark. So that's really cool. Let's just add them all to the right side of the houses. Guess we should add 2 on this side. Guess I still also have to connect some of these buildings up to the road so that people can just enter like this. That goes for some more buildings maybe. Can we add a connection to this? Yes. I think it's always nice to actually make like connections to buildings. And then out here we can place a torch. Now it should look more cool when the villages get bigger or when it's nighttime. In a modern Viking... I'm a modern Viking, so now I will rate the fridge. Oh, that's a good one. Alright, well, this just needs a bit more stone for the first step. This already has everything from the first step, and it's now just receiving the goods for the second step, which will be good, so... I think this will bring in a few stones. Yeah, this now has everything from the first step. That's good, that's good. So what are you raiding from the fridge then, Cooper? British stuff? I mean, true Vikings raid stuff from Britain. Hey, Mr. Donny Danger, how are you today? Hope you're not too tired today. Glad you're on the stream now. I got into your setup stream yesterday after it should have started, but of course you left a message that you wouldn't be there, but there was still a lot of people there that were waiting for your stream. So I told them you wouldn't be there. But it was so cool that they were all waiting for your stream. Alright, so we're building the house. Building these two, and that's all the construction we're doing at the moment. Still really wish that they would get some more logs in, but at least we have a bit of firewood for the winter. Not too much, but a little bit of food. Not so happy with the food though, because I believe this building will not work in the winter. So that might be a problem. This one should, but nah, not too sure. Oh, that's where we need the warehouse so that they can pick up those goods. Ah, yeah, that's it. Warehouse. Can we fit the warehouse on this side behind it? Yes. Okay. Here we go. Let's build a warehouse. Oh man, I thought I'd taken it down. No, you didn't. So I just opened my YouTube and I saw there were 4 people waiting for your stream. So I was like, oh, let's get in. And then there were a few people waiting there for your stream. So, alright, let's not take the plant this time. So that was fun. But yeah, Rodog already told that he was really looking forward to watching your stream. But yeah, really tired. I've been sleeping better, but now I'm more tired. Figure that out. Well, that's usually what happens if you're tired and you have a good sleep. You get even more tired because finally your body is giving in to all the tiredness. But I bet you'll be able to deal with it. We really wanted you to stream now tomorrow, though. We want to have fun seeing you with all the stuff that you're going to sell and do. Sick villagers come to be healed. Well, I think we need a herbalist soon. Just not right now because we're still building. Ooh, just 10 logs. Are they bringing in the logs already? No, just the planks. So they need to pick up these logs and then bring them in. But I don't have a way to tell them to pick up logs first. That's a bit of a problem. That was the Danish and Norwegian Vikings. We Swedes went east and I have no borscht. Ah, that's tough then. That's tough. Well, I guess then you just rate whatever's in your fridge. Might help if we can take all of these products out so that they can find more goodies. But, oh yeah, they can still find meat though. That's good. Warehouse. In light of full moon, he transforms into house. Oh, good one, Vladimir. That's cool. For 8 hours. So that's going to be a long stream. Cool. I want to see Donnie do an 8-hour stream. That will be fun. Engaging lurk mode. Lots to do. You do that, Hiradev. Thanks for popping in. Really nice. I'll try not to shout too much so you don't get distracted while doing all the stuff. Take care. Right. Logs are the problem, that's all. All the rest is there. The stones are in. And now they just need to pick up logs and bring them in. Now these guys are picking up logs for the woodshed. Now one of the things I always miss is that you can't see how many logs are stored in the woodshed. So that's a bit sad. I really wish that we could actually see that. 2 times 4 hours. Ah, wow. I thought you were hoping for an 8-hour stream from Donnie. Adam, thank you for being a member for so long. Much appreciated. I saw this week that you reactivated it. I guess it just rolled out and then you reactivated it. Thank you so much. It is much appreciated. All your love and support. Together with Björn and Roby Day, you 3 are the longest members of the channel. Thanks so much. Thank you very much, Donnie, member for 14 months already. Wow, such a long time. 14 months, baby. Well, Donnie, time you get monetized so we can all become members of your channel too. I can get that feeling too. But yeah, thank you all so much for all your ongoing love and support, whether it's just watching, liking, subscribing, leaving nice comments, chatting, being just awesome, your awesome selves. Thank you all so much. It is much appreciated. And all of you, especially the ones that are regularly here, are a big reason of why I do this and look forward to each and every stream. It is so much fun. Alright, let's prioritize the goat ranch because we need some goats. Why weren't the Vikings ruled by women? Because that would have made them Vikings. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I got to up my video releases. You know, I think luck is a big factor, Donnie, and I don't know. I had a while, of course, when I also uploaded more videos, but the thing is, I'd rather make like 3 videos a week of good quality than have 5 a week that are of poorer quality. I think in the end, just making good videos is the best way to try and get it done. So that's just me. That's how I look at it. But I think there's truth to that. So just make sure you make some good videos, which you usually do, and make sure you keep that up. And then you'll get there. Alright, so I've added extra builders that should make more people available to bring around the logs. But I'm not seeing it that much actually. Should also be, if you hold control, you can deselect stuff. Let me deselect some stuff, especially with the stones, because we don't need stones right now. We have plenty. That should save time. And then hopefully just focus on logs and bringing them all in so we can build some structures here. I wonder why they're not really bringing in the logs that are just laying there. They did that in the beginning, but now it seems to be grinding to a halt. Or we just don't have enough workers. Let me bring this down to 100 for now. We don't need that much. Oh yeah, they brought in a log here to the longhouse. Oh good, we're finally getting to pick up logs. That's good. Oh yeah, not going to fire out loads, but I think I want to do 2 a week. I think doing a schedule 1 series. Oh nice, nice. I think that works. I think that works. It works for me to just have a schedule. So basic days. Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday are now my release days. And then I think that would be good. It'll be nice, Donnie. Keep it up. We'll all be there. We'll all watch it to help you out. And then hopefully we can get you up to 500 soon. Build a warehouse. Well, we're trying to do that. Build a herbalist hut. Yeah, that's going to take a bit of time. Alright, we are now in the summer, so we still have some time to accumulate food. It's just not going as fast as I had hoped, actually. But now at least we get the logs in, and then hopefully the goat farm going. And the cattle ranch. I think I'm going to speed up for now just a bit, so that we get a few buildings going, and then we can slow down again. Oh, you're welcome, Donnie. You're welcome. How's Joanne, Donnie? Hope all is well. Alright, they're building the goat ranch now. They're also delivering some stuff to the cattle ranch. We can see that there's a maximum of 4 builders that we have, but only 2 can build this building. So the other 2 will be busy delivering the goods here already. So working on multiple projects at the same time. That's good. How's Land of the Vikings going? Well, it's okay. I mean, we just restarted, of course. So now we're into the stream now. We have our longhouse, our market. We make some firewood. We make some logs. We have a few houses. We get some food from these places and herbs. We already can make a few pieces of clothing if we set up clothing industry. So that's all good. Here we get the goats. Let's see. We need strong people to work here and that are fast. Now this one's not so fast, but it's okay. Maybe if we get 1 fast and 1 strong one, that's the good news. There we go. We can have 20 goats in total. We are at 4 out of the 20, but they will start to reproduce. And as soon as this is filled up, we will get nice numbers of wool, leather, and meat out of it. As long as the animals are on the ranch with the workers, they continue to breed. In ranches where the maximum animal capacity is reached, new animals are slaughtered and their meat is stored. See, so we just need to fill this up. That's why I'm starting this early, so that we can get this going and they can start to breed. It takes a few years to actually fill up a building like this, so that's why I'm starting early. But yeah, Land of the Vikings, great game. Great game. Not too fast, so you have time to do stuff. You can now really see the torches, by the way, that we placed. It actually makes the night look better. And people are scared at night. So adding that will be very nice. We don't get much negative malus now from it being dark because we have the torches up. What map are you playing? This is the Valley map that I selected. So you have to play a custom game and then the Valley map. The free play version. And this is the Valley map. I think I can zoom out a bit and just show you around. So we have a nice valley here. That's basically where we play. Lots of building space on this side. We can even go all the way beyond here and all the way up to this place where there's plenty of stone and stuff. I think this is coal. I like all the elevations in the land as well. Here we have some more stones or iron. Of course, the back wall we can't go across, but there's plenty of land for us to go. We should be able to cross here and even get up to this area and get some nice stuff going here. So plenty of space and of course nice water here. So it's a cool map. I like this one. We do have a sick villager though, so we might just need to focus our efforts on the herbalist so that we can get some herbs and heal somebody. Oh, yeah, they're building now the goat ranch, so let's get the herbalist up so that they can build the warehouse and the herbalist. Herbalist should be a little bit in the middle of the town, I think. I think I'm sick again. I have tea and not coffee. I have to stop doing this when I have coffee at home. For you. Yeah, this is a nice game. Oh, we can see that they have the goats in now. So as soon as you build one of these, the goats that are already on the island will gather and they will all get in there. There were also some cows roaming around. I don't spot... Oh, there's a cow. So as soon as the cow shed is done, we should see that cow starting to move here. With all the other cows that are on the island. Usually 3 or 4. And then they will all gather up here. And they will start to multiply. And the good thing is, once this one is filled up, if we build an extra one, some of the animals will then go to the new one. So that's good. Alright, let's see. We need strong and lucky people in here as well. So let's go with that. Oh, I think this is a good one. 2, 3. So there's 4 cows. See, there's 4. And now we should slowly see them come in. Or they will have to pick them up. Here's a cow now. Come on, go to the farm. Usually they do it one by one. So we just have to find all the cows. Ah, he's now on the way, I think. And he goes in. And the other ones that are somewhere out here will also go gather there. At least they should. You owe me 1 hour as I was waiting for your stream. Oh boy. Making a drug dealer game and selling candy would be an option. Alright, we have our first cow in. I wonder where the others are. Still summer though, but we're going to autumn soon. There comes the other cow. Very nice. There's another one. So yeah, the cows are on the way. Yeah, oh, we do get some wool already. But, yeah, we're still far off from getting meat and stuff from it. So that'll take some time. Stones. We have plenty of stones. Might Need some cut stone soon. Let's see, because we can go to the Tree of Life and unlock some new stuff. What's this? Crops durability will increase. Automatic field harvest. Oh, I want that. So we're going to get to fields soon. And I want the automatic plant and harvest features on. So let's get these two. That brings us down to 3 points. We can continue this way. Grain warehouses provide 10% more space. Villagers work 5% faster. Or we can get into mining. I'm going to go into mining. From there on, we already get to the shipyard. We can get some shipping going. Ooh, and there's already fishing boats laying that we can use in the beginning. But we need a fishing dock, of course, to really make that go through. So we'll have to see how that goes. We are up to 31 people now. That's basically because we got a few kids in, I think. See, 2 babies in here already, 2 in here. So not really hands that can work, but villagers live and die. After the villagers die, you should assign new workers to replace them. Yeah, so a worker of the warehouse died, the marketplace, but it's fine for now. We don't need anybody else. Cow is actually secret carnivore. Why is that? Ooh, we're almost at the limit of the firewood that we need. So that the workers will no longer do that. They can just go do other stuff. And we have firewood accumulated for the winter. That's good news. That house is occupied too. Just a bit more stuff when we get the warehouse. Yeah, we have to wait for the herbalist now. And then we might get going soon with a few fields for the next winter. But before we do that, I want to get into chickens. Because with chickens, we have all the animals that we have. And they can all start to reproduce, which I think will be a good thing. So let's build a chicken coop here. And then also going with a road here. Only have 100 coins now though, so that's not too many. But I think that will help in the end. Can get faster travel here. Oh wow. Icelandic sagas. So much cool history in the world that we probably don't know of because we're not from that place. I think you should read more about the Vikings and what they did and how they do their stuff. Alright, I think I'm going to get 2 builders less because we don't have that many laborers at this point. 4 people are now working in here, trying to get new animals. It's gonna take a long time. Two more logs, okay. Ooh, the warehouse is ready. Good, you can now finally store some extra goods in here. Going to put 1 in for now. I think this should be okay. But he can pick up stuff like the herbs and the leather that we get from these buildings. Then we'll empty these out because there's already 11 leather in here. And 6 herbs. And then they can continue to produce all of that, which will be good. So let's try and do that. My Mrs. Doug is home. Gonna head off now. Thank you. Well, thank you for being here. Give our best to Miss Doug. And thanks for spending your time here. Hope you have a good one. We'll see you later. Because cow doesn't eat grass directly. It eats microorganisms who actually digest that grass. Oh, wow. Cool. How much is it to upgrade roads? Well, basically, you have only one type of road. That's this road. And they cost silver. It doesn't show you how much it costs. But yeah, a small piece costs you 2 silver. Longer pieces, I believe, cost a bit more. But we can check that. 4 silver. So I guess an area like this will cost you 1 silver. And then 2, 3, 4. So it is expensive in terms that we don't have that much silver at this point. So it's not too expensive, but it's nice. And you get these nice, Yeah, it's basically muddy with some I don't know, debris in it, roads, something like that. Don't really have cool stone roads or stone laid roads, but I guess in Viking times those weren't there any yet, so Hey Laura, nice to see you. Sorry I'm late. You're not late. You're coming exactly at the moment that you want to be here. Don't be sorry. All is fine. Thought it was a video and not a live. Oh, no worries, no worries. We're just happy to have you. How are you today? And how is your daughter doing? Is she feeling better already? Hope so. But welcome. Hope you have a good one. So, Donnie, what time are you streaming tomorrow? I haven't checked your setup yet, so didn't see that yet. But what time are you streaming? Ah, daughter went back to school today. Good, good, good. Hope she's really feeling better and not just a little better, so she was good enough to go to school. But I've not set it up yet, but 6:15. Alright, so 7:15 my time. Cool, I'll be there. Alright, still 4 goats, 4 cows. So yeah, no gain in stuff there. And therefore we won't get any meat or hides from these until they are completely filled up. Looks like the basics for the chicken coop are ready. So just get the next batch of wood in. We can build the chicken coop. And get some chickens. Oh, we have only one builder now. I think somebody died. Still 31 people, but we do get kits. So yeah, we don't have that many people at this point. Looks like everybody's hoping for you to stream schedule 1. Alright, we have 11 logs. We need 12 for this, so we need a few more. Oh, there's already 1 in. Firewood's good. Oh, we still need logs in here too, so... You know what? Let's just get a few extra builders now, so that the buildings are done. And then we can put them all back into labor duty, so that at least we have the herbalist to heal people. And we get the chicken coop done. Then slowly we need to start working on getting more people into the village. We don't have that many. Village growth at this point is not so much. How are you doing today, Laura? Hmm. 4-4, yeah, that's all good. Ooh, almost there. Last log being brought in. Now the planks, and then they can go. Very nice. I'm going to have to come and watch it. I've been watching a few people play it, and it looks pretty good. What's the whole deal with the game, Donnie? What do you have to do? I haven't watched it yet, so... From the end of the 9th century until the 13th century, the several Norsemen went to Constantinople, called Miklagard by the peoples of the north, to take service with the Byzantine emperor as mercenaries. The Norse fighters made themselves known as good warriors and eventually came to form the emperor's bodyguard. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I got some good sleep, so pretty good. Nice, Laura. That's nice. Good to hear. Good to hear. I hope you have a good day now too. Let's speed things up a little bit. We have a bit of food, which is nice. 15. I don't know if we can cut it with 15 food during the whole winter, but... Hope we do. Oh, we have a homeless person. So I guess a couple probably got married. And now they need a house. So I guess it's time for us to start building a few houses. Let's see. I think we should build this one here. So that we can build a little bit of a road in between here so that we have an extra road going this way soon. Right, let's start with 2 houses because they also still have to build the chicken coop. Failure 1 is basically Drug Empire build-up simulator like Breaking Bad. Ah, okay. But is it like cool graphics, or does it have some very cool mechanics, or what's the deal with it? You're a chemist who has grown their own supply and set up a company. Maybe take over the big boys. Ooh. Well, that totally sounds like you, Donnie. Cool. Alright, Haldora Haldonasdottir is now our herbalist, so hopefully she can start to treat some people. Ooh, newcomers! Yay! Newcomers were seen coming towards the village. The village was attacked by looters. Several families, including children, were able to escape. Since they could not bring any of their belongings with them, they had to leave everything behind. At the end of the day-long journey, they reach your village. They need a place to stay. Yes, these will join. We get fame for it, which unlocks new points in the Tree of Life, and we have extra people. We went from 33 to 39. That will add a bunch of homeless people, but hey, we're building houses now anyway. And this is really helpful for extra people, so this is good. I'm kind of happy with this. We could really use these extra hands. Problem is, we also need to feed them. But now the next mission is settled life. Build a field, build a water well, or the wheat production. So yeah, that's going to be the next thing. And as we can see already, we have 6 out of the 20 chickens. We can soon hopefully get some chicken meat. Right, let's take care of these 2 trees and then start building a field here. Alright, we have to get going with a field. After selecting, yeah, we have to, basically when you build a field, you start somewhere. And you try to make it as large as possible, of course. But fields are still a bit icky, so there can be issues with the field. But yeah, here we have a field. They do cost a ton of gold of silver, so we're almost out of silver now. And now we have to set it up. Now this one won't do anything because before we get to the harvest, it will be destroyed by winter. But at least now it's ready. And another thing you're going to need with the field is a well. So I'm actually going to build this well out here. And then we can build more fields around it. That will be helpful. And we can now basically do the whole setup. So we're going to need some wheat for this, which we can now start to store. I think we should do that all the way up here probably. And then we have to get to the windmill to make bread. So yeah, it's quite the production chain, but it will be very handy if we get this for the next year. Right now, all of a sudden, food's up to 27. So we do start to get some nice food in. We now have 6 cows. So the cows reproduced. Goats haven't yet. So interesting. 8 chickens. So the chickens do usually reproduce faster. And yes, they already did. Not even all the chickens are in the coop yet. And they already started to multiply. So that's the good news. This will make more millions as the laundry store. Probably. How did Vikings send messages by Norse code? Game of choice for the weekend for us. Ah, nice. Well, it must be a good game then. Very nice. Trouble says, hey everyone, his phone is flat. Hey Trouble! Good morning, Mr. Sunshine. Nice to hear from you. I hope you're good. Seafaring immigrant. Oh, wow, look at this dude. Hello. One of the migrants told us that he had been a sailor before coming here. That he had spent a lot of time at sea, and that if we wanted, he could give us a lot of information about the sea and the villages in exchange for silver, but we hardly have any silver. See, it needs 250 silver, but we don't have any, so can't do that, but that's cool. So we get pop-ups like that, and we can learn of the world around us, which is cool. We just now need to accumulate a lot of silver before we can do more stuff soon. Still only 4 goats though, but yeah, at least we got extra cows and extra chickens. That's the good news. And they're still trying to build the houses for the homeless families. They're building 2 houses at the same time now. Good news, good news. You guys that make the channel respectful of other views, fun, and always considerate of other people, Patmos, and the mods. Thank you very much. Very true, very true. You're all such amazing people, always so nice and friendly, so supportive, and nice and kind to everyone. Thanks so much for that on behalf of me and the mods. And of course, a very big thank you to all my moderators for being the most amazing moderators YouTube has ever seen. You are doing such an awesome job, so thank you for that. Viking age is around 30 generations back. In that many generations, we hypothetically have more than 1 billion different ancestors if no inbreeding has occurred. This means that the vast majority of people with a Swedish background are descendants of Viking age kings. Wow. Time to go fishing. We have another mission. Build a shipyard, build a ship, assign a shipbuilder, make a boat, and assign the boats. Alright, we'll do that soon. First, let's go with the flow and get some stuff done for the farming. But first, the housing. At least one house is done, and there's only 2 people living in there. That's not a lot. We need to get more housing then. We have 40 people now, so there has been more kits made. Probably just assign another house right now, so that we keep going with the houses. I do like the fact that we don't build these squared cities. We're now trying to make a little bit of a round shape around the longhouse, which is also cool. I like that. By the way, one of the things added to this game that wasn't in previously is a return to the longhouse button. So you can go all over the map, just click the button you see down here, and you'll be taken straight to the longhouse, which is nice. And then you can see, can we actually place, we should be able to place some banners, which will be cool. Where are they? See, a bull trail. Oh, that's not the village banner. I wanted to place a village banner where we can really see the beer mug that we have in our flag. Should probably wait till we get ships, then we should really be able to see that. Hey Cat, good to see you. How are you? Thanks so much for the amazing video that you put out. Wow, that was awesome what you did to that donkey. And you made it look so easy. I was almost like, I should be able to do that, but I know from experience, I'm not. But that was awesome. Well done. Alright, 22 food, 24 apparently, so there should be something else too. That's nice. Warehouse has leather and wool in it and a few herbs. That's good for the herbalist. That also has herbs. There are no sick villagers present, so apparently our village is pretty healthy. Pretty happy too, that's the good news. Are they going to build this now? Oh yeah, they are delivering the resources for it. Good. So, just a log. And now here we have a storage. That's good. Now I'm kind of wondering. I think we should get rid of these stones. That will be helpful. We'll be building all the fields here. I wonder if we can fit in another chicken coop here. Probably not. Nope. We can build one like this, though. Okay. But that means that we can build a road here. That can go up. And then probably attach here so that it's attached to the town. And then now we can start to place the windmill. Because that's a big building. Needs to be close to a road. We can't fit it in there. I don't want it too close to the field so that we can expand our field. So I think the windmill should go somewhere out here. It's gonna be a prestigious big project though. Gonna need a lot of stuff for that. With the windmill we can turn the grain into bread, which will be very good. As far as I know, we don't need a baker. Do we? No, we just need the windmill. Bread is made from weed. So yeah, that should be good. Then that will get us a lot of extra food during the next year. Not this year, of course, but I have done genealogical research going back to the late 14th century. Then it is difficult because church records are missing or have been lost in various ways, such as fires in some cases. Yeah, it can be really hard to go that far back. Weren't you talking about doing a DNA test, Cooper, and then see if they can find out more about your ancestors, or what? Wasn't you who's going to do that? Seven cows now. They start to really breed. The goats are not really breeding. I don't like that. I want more. 9 chickens. They're also reproducing, so that's the good news. But that's about all the good news. Alright, some stones for the well. This is up, and then they can build the windmill. No other projects going on. I think we can put one builder out of there. All the rest still has everybody in it that I want in there, so that works. Red gynecologist. Oh, wow. I sadly only got far back as the mid-1800s in my family ancestry. Well, that's already something. It's, I guess it can also be hard to just find out all about that stuff, if depending on where you live and stuff like that. It's interesting though, knowing one's history, as long as there's some good stuff in it, of course. Right, let's speed up a bit because we're now halfway into autumn. Luckily we can still get some goods from there, but I think the gathering hut will stop working in the winter. At least that was the case. I remember that. Not 100% sure if that's still the case, though. We've got a bit of a help screen up at some point. Yeah, here. Seasons. Autumn. Gatherers collect fewer resources. Winter. Gatherers and farmers do not work, and natural events such as storms and blizzards can happen. See? So, spring and autumn, nothing bad. Autumn, or spring and summer. Autumn, the gatherers get fewer, and in the winter they won't work at all. So we need to accumulate a bit of food to get through the winter. Oh, we can really... Ooh, 11 chickens now. Ooh, and 6 goats. Yay, they finally started reproducing. That's nice. We now have the well up. That's a good thing. And they bring the resources up for the windmill. Very good. For the wheat production, well, we can already select the resource, of course. Wheat! But we're not going to tell them to plant. We'll do that later. And then we can check these once that's active. And then they can do that automatically. We also need workers for this, though. That might be a problem, so... Yeah, I will do that when I get the money after my mother. It do quite... Okay, so we'll see if any of my ancestors are Turkish or... something Swedish Vikings have bring back from far countries. Interesting, Cooper. Interesting. My grandpa did a genealogy tracing of his side of the family, and if his research is accurate, I'm tentatively descended from Romanized Saxon road builders. Oh, wow. Cool. Interesting. I've traced my family back to 1763 Norfolk, England. Nice, Gordon. Nice. And very nice of you all that you are all willing to share that stuff in here, and that we can all share these things and talk about that stuff. And it's so cool that we can have something like that online. I really appreciate all your openness. It's so cool. Farmers. Ooh, you have some farmer blood in you. Guess you should be playing Farming Simulator then. Alright, all the planks are in. Now we just need 40 stones and we can build ourselves a big windmill. Looks like everybody has a house at this point. So we can also hopefully build a few extra houses soon. The thing is, they really need to destroy the trees and stuff before you can actually place stuff like that. Luckily, in this case, we're not placing it that close to the tree. But this tree, for instance, has to be removed before we can actually build the house. So I'm kind of hoping that they will soon come in and remove the tree so that I can plan a house here. And we have a message up. Probably that winter is coming. up on the top left. I'll get to that as soon as the tree is gone and I can place this house. Come on, take down the tree. Somebody is trying to chop it down, but he's tired, so apparently it takes him a long time to chop this tree. Come on. You go ahead, chop the tree. To rotate this a bit. We can already see, though, how far it is, so we could already... Yeah, I'm going to place 3 houses here if we can. Luckily, if there's a small tree, you can just build over it. Right, there we are. What's this? Winter is coming. A harsh winter is coming. Harvest your fields, prepare the clothes. Lasts until the summer. Ooh. Fields cannot be planted. Uncollected crops rot. Fruits and herbs cannot be collected. So yeah, we're into a very harsh winter now, so that's tough. We do have the windmill ready. So we can start to make bread as soon as we get the people in. But we don't have them, so we don't have to put people in there. That's the good news. Let's get a few builders out, because I want some more labor jobs to be done. There comes the snow. Also interesting. We did accumulate some extra silver, so we might go for an extra field soon. It might actually work out. Right, let's slow down a bit, because at speed 3 the game just goes so much faster than on speed 2. It actually makes it a bit difficult to keep up. And again, I can see 20 people watching and also 20 likes. Thank you all so much for that. That is much appreciated and a big help for the channel. So thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Hope you all really enjoyed this stream. So we try to build our little Viking town here. We now have 40 food, so we're still getting extra. That's good. We have 4 new points here in the Tree of Life. How much do we need? We need 4 for Vikings. It's time to set sail the first shipyard. So yeah, let's do that one. And make sure that we can get some boats going soon. That'll be fun. My surname, Frost name, is of Scandinavian origin and is common today in Denmark and in those parts of Europe that were overrun by the Danish Viking pirates 1,000 or more years ago. Wow, interesting, Kev. I have different branches going to different places in my family. Mother's maternal was Yorkshire, UK. Her paternal, Germany and UK. Dad's maternal, French, Danish, and paternal, Norwegian. Wow, that's really from all over Europe. So basically, Cooper is my daddy. Oh boy. My name originated from Normandy. Ooh. Normandy, France. Cool. Kevbot is a Viking. Well, would explain a lot. Wow. So cool. I know my uncle did some ancestry and we got quite far back, but it all remained in the Netherlands, so... Guess we're quite boring, not real travelers. Still nice though. 42 out of the 200, so no reason to put extra decorations up here for extra storage space. The one guy seemed to be able to do a decent job. And the builders are going quite fast. We'll soon have everything we need for another house. And they're already bringing all the stones in, that's the good news. Let me see what another field costs, so that as soon as the winter is over, we might just get straight into an extra field. Right, I want to try and move it down a bit, but it's very tricky where you place this. See, now it's good, but now I still have to make sure that it goes all in right angles, otherwise... Ah, we need 80 silver for this. So we need 80 silver for a field if we don't have that. Okay, so let's wait until we get like up to 100 and then place an extra field. I think with 2 fields we'll make sure that we get plenty of wheat for some good bread for the next year. That will be helpful. Wow, Volodymyr, I can't read that. I read 1524, but after that, that's all not for me. I'm just a descendant of a poor peat digger from the Pale. Ah, you are perfect the way you are, Roadhog. Your ascendance does not make you what you are today. You make you are today, and you're an awesome guy. All right, let's welcome some newcomers. We're building new houses anyway, and extra hands means extra jobs that can get done. And I'm thinking about getting an extra guy in here for some fast resource gathering. Market's good, gathering is good, poulter's good. Yeah, this is all good, so. Found relatives in Canada and Australia. Wow, that's really all over the world. From one side to the other. Alright, still 6 goats, 8 cows now, so almost halfway in. And 14 chickens. Nice, 14 chickens. I'm actually just going to prepare the next chicken coop already. So that we can double up production of that. Right now, we have okay food. So we don't necessarily immediately need this meat to be feeding the whole village. So now we have the time to really breed and multiply. And as soon as we really need the food, this all needs to be filled up and we can take all that food. Alrighty. We have a kid. You have 2 grown-up kids, 2 babies, 3 babies, 4 babies. Wow. 3 babies. These people really need to get some hobbies or something. They're just busy with one thing. We do make silver from the market whenever we make sales of food and stuff, so that's the good news. Now we just need more housing to be built. Did assign extra builders, so I don't know why they're not all going crazy bringing the goods in, but we'll figure it out. I guess they have to go all the way around here. That might be part of the problem. Weird occurrence to me may be more common than I knew. In my name... Is my name Elstead was made up by great-grandpa. Original was Hellerud. All his brothers chose different last names from each other. Don't know why. Oh, wow. I don't know. Interesting, though. It's very interesting anyways, like how in different countries people get different... The names that people have different ascendants. Like in some countries you'll just call like the son or daughter from, and then your father's name will be in there, which can be interesting. No firewood or coal? We have 100 firewood. Come in and get it. See, the people are getting the firewood here, so they should just come in and get it. Ooh, I need your help, people. We have another justice dilemma. Knowing that he is not like everybody else, the Vide is being beaten again. He was the guy already that got beaten, and now again. The duty of these tyrants is to protect the rights and dignity of every citizen, but the public is divided on what to do with this crazy villager. Most of the villagers, fed up with how he is behaving, want the man to be exiled, while others want the bullies to be suppressed. Alright, should he be exiled? So we'll kick him out of the village, and he will be unhappy, and his family will be, of course. Or should we pay him for the loss because he did get the beating? So, option 1, we'll kick him out of town because he's crazy. Or option 2, we compensate him for being beaten up by the village bullies, and he becomes disabled. If he starts all over again. Yeah, we already compensated him once, and now he starts being crazy again. So, you know, we'll see. We have a 1... A 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, a 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 2 1s, 3 2s right now. If you want to mingle in and steer this stream in a certain direction, please hit 1 or 2 now in chat, let me know. Right now, the 2s are in the lead, and it's now 4 2s. So yeah, are we going to pay him for the loss, or should he be kicked out of the village? 3, 2, 1. The 2s are in the lead, so here we go. We pay for the loss. Yeah, Sweet Silent Shadow body shot, thank you. There we go. Alright, we'll pay him for his loss. That goes the money that we could have put into fields and then feed the people, but okay. No, wise decision, chat. I think this is the right thing to do. Alright, I don't think we have any homeless people at the moment, which is good. We now get an extra house here. That's even better. So I should probably get another extra house so that we prepare for the future. Kind of hope we can squeeze in 2 houses here. But we'll have to see. Thank you, wifey, for the hot cocoa. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, we could put in a second house if we do it perfect. There we go. Alright, nice. 3 execution. Hi, Trouble. Good to have you. How are you today? Guess you booted up your computer now that your phone's flat. A mysterious plant. Alright, you can use it. It's fine. I don't understand, though. We have plenty of firewood. This family is simply not going in buying firewood. Why wouldn't they do that? Why would they sit there in the cold and not just get some firewood? It's crazy. Found 2 relatives in Norwich. Goal 6 months hard labor for sheep stealing. Oh, wow. 6 months hard labor for sheep stealing. That's harsh. Alright, 18 out of the 20 chickens, 6 out of the 20 goats, 10 out of the 20 cows. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. 20 out of the 20 chickens. Nice. Look at all those chickens running. There we go. As soon as this one is ready, all the overflow from this one should go straight in that one. And then we can get double meat production soon. That will be nice. All good here. Hope you're well, bro. Yes, I'm fine. Thank you very much. You have a free day too? Or do you have to work? $1840. Wow. That's a long time ago. Alright, we have no logs at the moment. So we should really get going with making sure that we get logs at this point. Probably just tell them to go fetch logs here. Why not? They regrow anyway, and we can use them. We still have 400 stones, so the stones are no problem. I think I'm going to up this number a little bit. So let's get it up to, I don't know, 150 so that we get some more firewood. And also get some extra... Oh, wow, if you do it... Ooh, that's interesting. If you click it with the mouse and you go left and right, you can already up the number without having to type it. That's cool. But there we go, up to 150, so we get some extra planks too. That'll be nice. No work for me today. Well, you know, you're just so good at your job you can't be missed, I guess. So it's kind of a compliment, but... Ooh, shipyard. Oh, but we don't have the stones for that yet. We should probably go to this one and get the stonecutter's workshop so that we can turn our stones into cut stones. That'll be a good thing. Let's build it right there. That should be cool. Cut stones will be nice. Then we can build the shipyard and get some boats going. I mean, true Vikings should have a boat, so... Grandpa and 2 uncles were in Burma during World War II. Wow! Did they, like, serve in the military? And no workload on today due to my over-efficiency. See, you're just too good at your job. That's it. My surname is a soldier named Blix. Translate to bolt or lightning. Soldier's name should be short and some connection to the military. So when my ancestors got the name, there was only 3 in. Oh, wow. Sweden with the same name. 1 in the south, 1 in the mid, and 1 in the north of Sweden. Oh, interesting. Yes, in the Royal Artillery. Oh, wow. Well, thank your grandpa and 2 uncles. Lots of people fought in the war. They gave their years and a lot of people their lives for the freedom of us all. So thanks a lot for that. Cannot appreciate that enough. Alright, got a new house done. New family straight moved in. So we do have need for some housing. We're also getting some extra logs in. We already have the 152 planks up straight. And they're now trying to get some extra firewood going. I still wonder why all these houses can pick up firewood though and these can't. It's a bit weird. 2.2k in the whole of Sweden with my surname. Ooh, nice. I actually have a very common surname in the Netherlands, so... Actually, when I was in high school, there were 8 kids with the exact same surname and first name. So, yeah, and that was a school with 1,000 kids, so... There were 8 like me and 1,000 kids, so yeah, I don't have really that much of a special name. Back end of the next week, at which time Bodyshot and I will be on holidays ourselves. Nice, Trouble! How long will you have holiday then? Oh, look at this. There's already chickens in this coup now because of the overflow from this one. So, we already have extra chickens. Nice. Patmos is a Janssen. No, I'm not a Janssen. I kind of expected you to say that, but yeah, I'm not a Janssen. 7 goats, 12 cattle now. 12 cows. Nice, nice. Oh, I always wondered, Cooper. I don't know if you know this, but maybe you do. In this game, we have cows, goats, and chickens. Is that kind of accurate for Viking times? Like, were these the kind of animals that they had? Or would they also have, like, sheep or something like that? I don't believe there's sheep in the game. Just curious to know, like, if that's actually accurate for this game or not. So, just wondering, maybe you know. I'm off to Taupo for a couple of days to get some delicious baby cuddles. Ooh, nice body shot, nice. Hope you have a great time there then. Just 10 days this time. Chilling at home, most probably gaming our lives away. Well, living the good life then. That's nice. Who's Heisenberg then? Oh boy. Welcome back, Cat. Hope you have a nice dinner. Aren't you eating dinner yet? Oh, we have to open this shop so that they can actually make the stones. We have 200 set for now. Oh, that should be good. Despite it not being the original last name, there are apparently a lot of Elstad in Minnesota, US, where my dad was from, and where many Norwegians settled. Oh, nice. Are you then most likely related to those, or is it just because your ancestors picked that name that it's probably not you're not related to them? Just about to grate the cheese. Ooh, cheese. I heard cheese. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I've already told you to not eat the baby. One little bite. Alright, we're reaching slowly the end of winter. That also is the time that we can get started on the fields. And we do have the money now for one extra field. So, kind of hoping that we can quickly go ahead with that. To find the right spot to actually start making the field. It's a bit picky though, the field thing. They're still working on it. Because it's quite tough to actually pick the right spot and then place a proper field. But yeah, hopefully we can do it. Alright, there's another field. Oh, no. I still have to do this part. Yep, there's field number 2. Also set up for some wheat soon. As soon as it's done. Yeah, I can't pick this now because we don't have the right season on. As soon as we get into spring, we'll activate the fields, get in some farmers and get that done. So that's the good news. 63 people now. We grew quite a bit from like 21, so that's not too bad. We have what we need from here. We have what we need from here. Brewery. We'll get to the brewery at some point, but then we also need the barley, and we're not there yet. Not enough silver or gold for the shipyard, so we'll have to save some money. Military, yeah, that's not there yet. think we can just go with some more housing then. Probably follow the road a bit here. Oh, out of silver. Oopsie. Well, let's just build some extra houses then. So at least we can accommodate more people. And then I'm kind of hoping that not too long from now, we can get into the whole being a bad Viking. Alright, let's plan 2 more houses. Oh, we do have a homeless couple now, so it's good that we get the extra house. Probably is even accurate, even if I not hear so much about cows. But sure, chickens, goats, and sheep. Maybe there was cows also, but I can miss that. Well, I was like, the game doesn't have sheep. I was really wondering if there were sheep. Because now they use the wool from the goats, but I would suggest kind of they would use the wool from the sheep. But I'm not sure, so that was why I was asking. Some I am distantly through father's brother, but maybe more, or it is a place name or other significance that others also chose as last name, like my ancestors. Ah, yeah. Interesting, though. Nice, interesting family. Another house. Let's just keep building houses. Speed up a bit till we reach the end of the winter. So we'll soon have our first year done, and we got from 3 small houses and the carpenter and the longhouse to this little village. And I mean, I think we have a pretty decent sized Viking village. It's cool. So I remember you were kind of waiting for a big 7 Days to Die update to come out. To really get back into some 7 Days to Die trouble. Did it come out? And are you enjoying that? Or playing other games now? I mean, you're no longer streaming it, but we're still interested. Yes, I'm going to have a few zips from the hot cocoa that wifey brought me so nicely. Eight goats. The goats are really slow in reproducing. I don't really like it. But hey, we got 16 chickens. That's because all the excess chickens from this one will get straight to that one. And these will also reproduce, so that's why they fill up so quickly. That's the good news. I know that during the Viking Age we had what we called the oer-oxen, kind of cows but larger and now extinct. Yeah, well, that's what we call in Dutch the oeros. It's basically like the time of the Stone Age and stuff. We also call the oertijd, the oer age. So that's interesting. So yeah, we also had the oer-ox here. That's cool. When you hear Ukrainian surnames ending on evich, yevich, it means older son. Akyuk, Akyek, it means second son. Enko, Yenko, it means other descendant. Hanski, Janski, it means from place. Oh! So we have a guy in the Netherlands called Remy Bonjanski. That it means he's from Bonjan or something like that. From Bonjanski. Alright, cool. Not out yet. Main game update has been pushed back as usual. Lol. Now we have a few more months to wait. Oh, months even. Wow, not even weeks, months. Okay. I'm out here, off to work. Have a great day, night. Alright, bye, Trouble. Thanks for popping in. Have a good one. And hopefully we'll see you soon again. Take care. Alright, 9 goats now. That's the good news. 20 chickens, 20 chickens. So if we get chickens now, see, we now get meat once they... Ooh, and we're almost out of food. That's not good. So yeah, we really need the chicken meat right now. And they're actually bringing it in. So yeah, we have some white meat from the chickens. That's good. And now after the winter, our gatherer can work again. So that should bring in some extra food, hopefully. Ooh, another justice dilemma. Vide again. Oh, boy. I'm sorry, guys, but we're going to exile Vide this time, because this is the third time he's misbehaving. Now he has to go. Sorry, Vide. Let's see. Time to slow down, because it's now the end of the winter. Don't want to have things go too fast. 67 people now, 23 silver. We do need more silver, but we have 200 cut stone now. We still have okay numbers of stone. Trees are regrowing fast, so we can get more logs in, which will be very helpful. Since we're not building anything, let's put the number of builders down to 2. And make sure that we refill all these stockpiles, as well as building a few extra houses, I think. What we could do, of course, is already place houses here, and then we'll add the road later once we get more silver, because right now we just don't really have the silver for it. I do really want more houses, so that we can really grow more quick. There we go. That's 6 houses. That should do the trick. But that's very interesting, Vladimir, that you have all of that knowledge about the last names. That's cool. In Swedish is like something very far back, or ancestor or subspecies. Oh, wow. It is a shame there's no option Trial of Gods. Yeah. Well, so far we have been lucky with the grave that we stole from, and we did not get the Wrath of the Gods yet, but can still happen. And there will be some gods getting angry at us at some point, so have to be careful with that. I do see us getting low on stones, sure, slowly, so let's take a few pieces of stone away that are in the way anyway. But we're in the spring, so we should totally get into farming now, so let's get the wheat going. Plant, also planting and harvesting. So let's get the wheat, let's say plant, and put it on auto. Then we need workers. Let's start with 6. I guess there can be 3 a farm if we really want to. No active workers yet, but hopefully the snow will soon go away. I said 6. 6 farm workers. Let's see how we do with the farm work. Yep, there's one coming in. In this field at least, so hopefully we can get some work done on the farms. Oer in Dutch means the same. Yeah, true. Would this count as a stone pit so that we can get infinite stone? That would be very helpful. Stone cutter, stone pit. Yeah, see, this is a stone pit, so that will be very helpful later on because it's not too far out. Nice. I have spuds. I'm very happy. And grated cheese. Oh, wow. Everyone's dream. Well, you enjoy your spuds, cat. You enjoy your spuds. That's great. Bodyshot, have you seen the deconstruction simulator game? I've made a little video about it, but I think I thought that would be maybe something for you, so maybe you've watched it too. What are your thoughts about it? I enjoyed the game. It's a bit short, the prologue. It's not too much in it, but it's fun. I think it has potential. It misses a few things, I think, but maybe that's in the base game. I had fun with it. Dutch and Swedish have a lot of similar words, just written different. When I was in Sweden, I could read the newspaper in a few days, and that's not because I'm smart or blown away or whatever your head. Well, that's true. I think Actually, in a lot of languages, spring is coming. Well, that's not in a lot of languages, but that's it. As the snow melted, Mother Earth threw off her cover and began to breathe once again. The birds were dancing in the air and nesting among the newly bloomed flowers of the trees. Undoubtedly, spring has come. But, yeah, it's, in a lot of languages, actually, when people speak it to me, it's usually easier to understand it than when you read it. Because you somehow pick up things. It's interesting. I saw it, but I haven't had the chance to watch any vids yet. Ah, okay. Well, since you also like House Flipper and that kind of thing, this is of course the other way around. You have to deconstruct houses, but you can really thoroughly deconstruct houses and then bring all the resources home and sell them and stuff and build up a big company. Unfortunately, the prologue is very limited, but it's an interesting game, and I thought it might be something that you would enjoy. Build a windmill and assign a miller. Well, we'll wait with that for a bit, but as soon as we get some wheat, we'll do that. We can now see there's 4 working on this farm. I think we need to add a few workers, because we want all the seeding and stuff to be done, so that they can actually really go to work and start growing it, because it takes a few days for it to grow. And as we see right here, we don't have that much time, so please start growing. Before conscription, I was a history teacher with bachelor's in archaeology of Eastern Europe. Nice, Volodymyr, nice. Well, let's just hope there will be peace soon, and hopefully you can get back to being a teacher again and doing what you love. Yeah, the building is not going that fast with only 2 builders, so let's add 2 builders. Ah, 1 house is done and immediately a new family moved in. We had a homeless family. We should be out of that now. Yes. Still some snow, but they're busy sowing in the field, so it does work. You can actually also really see the plants in here, so that's cool. I like that. Then, oh, there's actually 5 working in there now, so there can be a lot of people in one field. Guess they're just really doing them one at a time. Then when it's done, they should go to the other field. Now, there is a phase in which it needs water. That's where the well comes in, so we have the well pretty close. Probably should have put the field entrances on this side so that they have less walking distance, but at least we have a well, so that's something. And some of them might now go to this field and start working on it, at least that's what I hope. Since 5 is the max, we can now bring that number down a bit. Alright, there we go. Yeah, not putting somebody in. We're getting extra logs here now, and we have 30 already now, so we have a few to spare. And how much firewood do we have? 112 out of 150. Oh, that's good. But I do think we need to up this number quite significantly, because we have a lot more people. 70 people now, so we need to keep them all warm during the winter. That might be a challenge, so see how that goes. We're building another house. Hey, Spankeep Plays Games. Nice to have you. How are you doing today? Hope all is well. You been streaming lately? I think I'm going to revisit this game when I get back from my MRI. Well, sure hope you can, and that you feel good after that, and that you can do that. It is such a fun game. I love this. I like the freedom of building, and I remember distinctively when Roadhog was really getting his opinion out about grid builders, and I was like, oh well, grid builders can be fun and it's nice and stuff like that, but I totally agree now. Gridless builders are way better than grid builders. This is so much more fun. You can actually just place the buildings wherever you want, in what direction you want and stuff. This is so good. I streamed 8 hours last night playing Austria for the first time. Wow, very cool. I was in bed by then, so couldn't really watch, but I hope it was nice. It's such a cool game. What's your opinion on Ostriv now? You're low on silver. You should consider going into Kosh on Saxons. I don't know what that means, but Mysterious plant. Alright, use it. Newcomers. Yes, please. More people. We had 70 and now we're up to 76. They will be homeless, but they can soon get a new house. So that's good. That's good. It was a blast. I ended with 25 still watching when I logged out. Nice. Well done. Well done. Lots of people watching then. I feel sad I was asleep and couldn't watch it. But that's very cool. I love it. Ah, yeah, it is such a great game. Such a great game, Ostrich. Very cool. He's so happy that I have a positive influence. Oh, you do, Rodog. You do. You have no clue. I can use your wisdom a lot, so thanks so much. Alright, well, they're not really sewing this one in yet, but this one is also getting watered now. I really want them to start sewing in here, so we might just have to get some extra farm workers for now. So that they can really work this field too. We're up to 12 cows still, 9 goats. But we do have a lot of chickens and we do get nice meat from it, so that's the good news. I have to keep track of my gatherer and hunter though, because they need the maximum amount of people to really produce good amounts. See, this one needs an extra guy or girl in there. This one isn't so lucky. This is a better one. Alright, there we go. Oh, I need to keep up with chat, but it's starting to move faster and faster. I've been watching your videos on Offshift to kind of understand the game more. I went in blind. Ah, wow. Couldn't have done as good without body shot inheritive helping me. Oh, well, that's what friends are for, and I know those are amazing people, so that's very cool. Nothing a few restarts didn't fix. Oh, no problem. I'm watching. Alright, Colt 4, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy it. Have a good one. Take care. Thanks so much for spending your time here. It's much appreciated. But very cool, Spanky. Hope you can build a wonderful, beautiful town in Ostrif. Such a cool game. And yeah, if you need a bit of help or some advice at some point, don't hesitate to ask. Not that I know it all, but always willing to give it a go if you have questions. Yeah, one day one, yeah, that's all good. 1600 fame. We do have more Tree of Life points. So maybe the tailor and the blacksmith, that will be nice. Then we can get clothing, which will be very helpful in winter time and stuff. And we can get tools and swords and shields, so that will be helpful. Mines work better. Products are produced. More production material is gained from slaughtered animals, also nice. These small ones can be really nice. 5% faster. Grain warehouses. Yeah, we'll wait with that. We'll wait with that. Mustache, dinner is served. You enjoyed dinner, Donnie. Thanks so much for being here. Have a good one. And, of course, everybody, tomorrow, Donnie will be streaming Schedule 1. Game about his real-life story in drugs. So, make sure to be there. That's gonna be a lot of fun. 6:15 British time. I was told you are the master of it. Oh, no. I'm not the master of it. I've been playing it for a long time. I have quite a few hours in it, and I do really enjoy it, but I wouldn't call myself the master of Ostrif, but I do have a lot of time, and I do really enjoy the game. It's one of the games I've been playing the longest, actually, at the moment, so it's really cool. Yeah, we have all the stones already. That's awesome. And we have 46 silver. Will that be enough to build the shipyard? No, we need 50. Alright, so we just need a bit more silver, and then we can get the shipyard. The thing is, we don't have that much food right now. We start to accumulate more. And if we can sell all of that, that will be very helpful. Because then we can really get going with the sales of the food. Alright, we have this house. Oh, so many houses built. Alright, now they're really busy with this field too. It's now sown in. They should water it. This one is all watered and ready. So we now just have to wait for this one to be done. And then they can start to harvest it, which will be good. And then, yeah, see, more and more workers come in. But we can take a few out because they're not all going to work on the field. And then we have more laborers, which is good. I really love all of you peeps for the interesting chat always. There is even one I could love. Yeah, but it's true, it's true. You're all so nice. Such amazing people. Great friends, always there. You're all amazing people. So nice. I'm so lucky to have met all of you. Never dreamed of any of this when I started this little streaming adventure, but it's so cool. The game just pulls you in. True, true, true. Yeah, I think Cooper is the real master of the game. He streams it every now and then on a Discord, and then look at his towns. He has towns of like 2,000 people, and he's now having a game where he's going to try and make 1 million in profits in a 200-year period, so it's amazing. He's so good at it. Alright, we're not at the limit, but we do have a lot of stuff to make clothing. So slowly pulling towards getting the tailor unlocked and the blacksmith will be helpful. Also to use the stuff that we have. And from there on we should be able to go to see the training camps, but also trading and going out on ships. So yeah, we have to go that way. And we now have the coins for the shipyard. So let's go ahead with the shipyard. I think we're going to build it straight out here so that we can just get the road towards it. We don't have the coins for that now, but hopefully soon. I'll have to follow that. Yeah. Cooper's the real champion of Ulster. And he makes highly organized, well laid out towns, which is really cool. Wow, they're really building all the foundations first before actually finishing a house. That's interesting. I thought they would just finish a house, but putting in the groundwork. Well, let's get 2 extra builders for now so that we can finish the housing. And then after that, we can go ahead and do other labor jobs. But for now, it might be good to get that done first. While these are still very busy here. Chopping trees. Are they also delivering the wood to the storages? Not really. Although, yeah, now they delivered one. Speaking of, as soon as I say that, they do deliver it. So, my town is all over the place right now. Well, that's fun. That's fun. If you want to watch Cooper, though, when he streams it only on the Discord that we have. He doesn't really stream it on YouTube, so if you want to see it, you have to make sure that you're on the Discord. And then in the Speakeasy, where everybody can get in, he streams it every now and then. I do remember, though, that Ostrov really is a game where you start over 10 times in the beginning. And then you start to get the hang of it, and you can really start to build up a nice town. But in the beginning, it's just, you're learning so much with every new town that you start, that you really have to restart a few times. You're very welcome to visit my live stream on the Discord. I rarely got any company when I stream. Yeah, I know, Cooper. I've been trying to get in when I can, but of course you usually stream during my day when I'm like doing household stuff or something like that I can't really pop in, or when I'm at work during a funeral, which is a bit hard to pop into your streams then. But I do try to get in every now and then. You built such a cool town. Right, how are we doing on the... Ooh, 180 firewood already. I think it was around 10, lol. My first group was lazy and wouldn't build anything. Yeah, Ostrov is just so good. So good. 13 cows. Alright. 9 goats. And still completely filled up with chickens. We can actually just see how much resources we have. We have no white meat, no fish. Oh, we have only 6 normal meat. So we really need to up the production. But that's where the bread comes in at some point. So that's the good news. But I kind of feel the need for an extra gathering hut. But then in a other remote area. So that we can just get some more stuff collected. Yeah, let's build it right there. And prioritize this so that we get the extra food. Because we do need the extra food at this point. Hades, isn't it the god of the underworld? So why is Ostriv the underworld of city building? I finally have a network that reaches my shed at the end of the garden, so I'll be able to actually join things on Discord and YouTube more when I'm down during the day now. Cool, Cat. That's nice. That's nice. Very nice. Very cool. It definitely was different than other ones I've played. You have different places to build first before the others. That threw me off. Ah, yeah. Well, it's interesting though, because now you're learning Ostriv, and then soon when Alpha 6 drops, there will be some changes in the mechanics. We know that they are changing it up in such a way that you cannot provide just one type of food anymore to your villagers. You need different types. So you can't just buy them veggies and fill their variety needs. You also need to include some meat of some sorts and stuff. So there'll be some more variation there. So there will be some changes in Alpha 6. Our studio is just as much of a love to. Well, if you're into model horses and stuff like that, and seeing Kat paint them and work on them, she is an amazing arts lady. So, if you ever want to see somebody doing very, very good on crafting and art, you should totally watch Kat on her channel. You've just never seen that before. It is so good. There's a link to her channel in the description, where you can watch her amazing videos. Studio tour, very cool, very cool. Yeah, if you really want to see what craft and creativity and working with your hands should look like, you should visit Kat's channel. Like in medieval times when you had like the big guilds, and she would be top of the guild and being the guild master and stuff. She's so good. So if you're into that kind of thing, please go check out her channel. Right, hopefully soon. Well, we're halfway in for the first field, so that's a start. I think we should start preparing for the production of stones in a stone pit. So let's build a stone pit now. But at least that gets done. Probably won't have an empty house, because usually there's always people that can get married. We're up to 81 people now. That's actually good. We're doing quite well. This is up to 80 out of 200. Not too bad. It's not getting filled up too much, so that's good. 208 out of 250 firewood. That's nice. Herbalist doing a good job, and we have a sick villager, but she's attempting to heal her up. Mixed media arts. Is that something like mixed martial arts? Oh, wow. But medieval guilds were not about making, they were about selling. True, true. But you could go to the guild and get be the apprentice of some of the guild members and stuff, and they would help you out with that. So it's also a little bit about crafting, but yeah, the guilds are about selling. Very true. But you want to have a very good craftsman or lady at the top of the guild, and Cat would be on top of the crafts lady guild. She's so good. It is, if you see how much stuff you can accumulate. Yeah, probably true. Lol. Oh wow. Well, people are asleep. Should probably get some people into the mill now soon, so that we don't miss out on that as soon as the fields actually get harvested. Need strong people in there, but I don't have that many strong people. It's okay though. All we need is to bake our first bread, and we have another mission done. We're also building the shipyard now. That will get us another mission. So that's all good news. Everyone should learn a craft as a hobby. Creativity is a great medicine. True, true, true. And it's way better than just every day sitting on the couch watching something on television. I mean, that's nice every now and then, but things should be good to do also some different things than just things like that. Especially for kids, can be really good to not just spend your day behind the screen, but actually do some crafting. Alrighty, there we go. 82, so it's slowly going up. The herbs are really used. This, of course, not, because we don't have the tailor yet. We just need to accumulate more fame to get that done. But yeah, totally true. Ooh, look at this. You can really see that this now starts to grow. This is not as far grown as that field, so there's even differences in that, which I like. I like to have those little things in there too with differences. There's a place where you can build mines. I know we're not going to build mines yet. Also, this will take a while to build, so probably... Let me check the jobs again. How many laborers do we have? Only 5. We have 6 builders now. They have to deliver all the goods. Let's speed up a little bit. We have the logs and the stones and the planks, so that's all not a problem. They just need to transfer the goods and build stuff. And that's it. And we still have... I'm going to bring the farmers down to 5, because I believe that's the maximum for a field. So they're going to harvest this one first before they do another one. Having a creative mind helps a lot of situations, because you can think outside the box and use things most people wouldn't think about. True. Very true. But we also have to realize that there's many different ways and forms of creativity. So working with your hands is one way, but there's a lot of other ways that you can be creative too. As long as people are creative, that's the important thing. And in whatever way you are creative and challenging yourself and stuff, that's all fine. Just make sure you do that and you keep your brain active. I think that's very healthy and important. Right, 83 people. Happiness is okay. The village is very dark at night. So now we do need more torches, because people complain about it being dark at night. And placing a few extra torches, although they cost a lot of silver and we don't have that much. Getting a few torches going will be very helpful for the town. That will make a lot of villagers more happy. There goes my lost silver. Right. Oh, we have torches now. Now that it's daylight again, that goes away, because it's no longer nighttime, so they don't worry about it being dark. So that's good. I have a hobby too, trying to stay away from all the hard work every day. A tough and extremely difficult hobby. I guess you're acing it, Cooper. Alrighty. Well, we have the first grain in. We're now trying to make the first bread, and then we have this mission done. Also, wow, look at how far the harvest already went. That's good. Are they storing the grain? Oh, 80 out of the 250. So yeah, we're really storing the grain. Alright, let's slow down the game because it's going way too fast. Objective ended. Wool production. Oh, we have already done a few missions. Clothing production. So we'll soon get to clothing production. Right now, we're making some bread. Slowly. And probably already selling it straight away. Yeah, that's the hard part. We really need to have these two produce meat for us. But that's gonna still take time. Luckily, we have this gathering hut now ready. So let's put workers in here. We need a fast one. That is also a bit lucky. And we need a lucky one that's also a bit fast. Guess we're going to go with this one. Alright, 2 people in there. That should get us extra herbs and fruits. That's something. And once this is done, they can sow it in again. And hopefully we can get another harvest out, which will be very handy. My hobby is idleness and getting drunk. Must work harder on the second part. Well, you can always get your home brewery. That can help you get drunk quicker. Very nice. I can do half that hobby and it's not the second half. Oh wow, we even have an empty house now. That's cool. That's a long time ago that I've seen that, because usually families just move in and get married. So we have room for extra people if they start to come to our town. Ooh, I think the fishing will really help soon if we can get to it, so that we can get more food in, because food's very scarce at this point. We do have a lot of wheat now though, so we can bake some bread. I just wish it goes a bit faster. And I kind of feel inclined to get another wheat granary, just to make sure that nothing goes to waste and we can store it all. Because if they start to harvest this field, this one will get filled up quickly. Oh, 2 bread. Nice, 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 nice. 2 pieces of bread. Good, good, good. It's hard, Kev. Personally, I can drink more alcohol than anyone else. The problem is I get too drunk before I can prove it. Oh boy. Very good. Right. Let's prioritize this one for a bit so that we get at least this one done soon. 14 and 12. Yeah, that's just taking so long. 3 meat. Oh, nice. I think the town's growing so fast that we just can't keep up with the amount of food that we have at this point. Oh, we're up to 16 now, so we got some food in. Alright, well, that's better. We'll slowly get there. I'd love to close the buildings, have it now. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice that there's lighting and stuff and all these kind of things. And that there's some sort of a day-night cycle. It's not very precise or something, but it's nice that it is in there and that you can really see that. Now, we did accumulate quite a bit of silver now. We do make a lot of sales on the market. It's just that we don't really have all the food that we might need soon. Let's get an extra torch going. Alright, well, this is nice. Town starts to take shape, but we have to work on the food production soon. Where this building comes in, but still, we need more food. We do have the transporters, though, so we don't have to worry about that. They can all pick up the amounts of food that we have. 22 meals now, so it's slowly starting to pick up. And yeah, 250 grain in there. They're still laying on the land here. That's the problem at this point. There's no active farmers. Well, they're still busy with this one. Are they already re-sowing it, or are they still harvesting it? I wish they would really start immediately. Oh, planting. Yes, okay, good. Gathering. Gathering. Shouldn't be gathering. Should do some replanting. I don't know if they're going to do that, but we'll see. They're gonna get in. Yeah, they're getting in. And now what are they? Are they making it ready, or are they going to plant now? What are they doing now? Alright, we'll see soon enough. They are working the field again. That's good news. This is going to be built soon. This is on the way. And this is our entire settlement right now. And by me giving you a little recap of what we have right now, I guess you all know what's coming now. We have been streaming for 2.5 hours. I had a blast, so thank you all very much for that. Thanks for your presence. Thanks for all the nice chats. Thanks for all the fun and laughter. Thank you very much to my moderators for doing an amazing job. And we'll slowly put this to an end. But I see an interesting question. Afshin plays. Hello, hello. Nice of you to be here. Welcome, welcome. Does this game have any battle mod or any fighting aspect? Yes. So basically, we started today. And we just have set up the basic village now. What we're now going to work towards is this tree of life. Basically the research tree. And what we have to do is work our way up to clothing and the blacksmith, where we can make armor and weapons. And then we can get to training warriors. And at some point we'll get to build a war dock, and we can build warships. And another thing we can do then is send out scouting parties, scouting the coastlines. And from there on, we can actually start raiding other villages and stuff like that. And there's a whole system for that. But we're gonna get into that in a later stream, because now I'm slowly ending this stream, because I'm already streaming for 2.5 hours and I need some time off the stream. So I'll probably just continue this on Friday, so that we can all see how the town develops and keeps going, and hopefully maybe start with some soldiers and some warring and stuff. But yeah, it's in there, but you have to build your way towards it. That's one of the things I like about this game. You can't just get into the game and 2 hours later you're raiding other villages as a Viking. You need some time for it, but with a bit of patience we'll get there. But for now I'm just going to say thank you all. It was a blast. I had a great time, and I hope to see you all soon in another stream and in another video. And have a good one. Have a great rest of your week, and then I'll see you at the start of the weekend. For now, it is ta-ta and bye-bye.